Hey golfers, so we're in the final day of prepping for Taylor's tournament. So right now there's a lot less information. It's more reinforcing the positive feels and getting that control with that trail arm back and through in order to control that club face. So it's time to get to work. Okay, so now what are you feeling? What is it that those cues or triggers that's going to allow you to be able to control your timing, control the club, and be able to control the club through impact, which is the hardest thing to do, but that's what good tour players can do, and they have just a sense for it. And that's what you need to become in order to get that consistent swing. So is there anything right now that you are doing that's going to give you that type of simple control?
It may sound like one too many, but I'm thinking of only 3 different things. I'm thinking of, I know what it feels like to be in the right position up top.
Perfect.
I'm thinking of, I know what the right position of like not being anchored to the ground is, so getting through. And I think most importantly for me right now is just that control of the club face. So those are the 3 things I'm trying to do every time.
See, so let's simplify that. So if you know the position, there's nothing to think about it. You just know it.
Yeah.
If you know what square is, now you just do it.
Yeah.
And now that's timing is something we always try to create and try to achieve for every shot, because there's a certain velocity to it to make the ball go the right direction.
Yeah.
And the right distance. Oh, less knee flex, yeah. So again, you don't want to be sitting squatting on this. Getting better. That's a lot better though. A lot better control.
And that was kind of a miss hit for a good path.
Okay, so find it.
How, when we talk about grip, depending on how sweaty or tired I am, I'm like kind of moving these fingers around in order to get how much control I need. Is there a preferred or recommended?
Whatever you can do to give control.
Okay.
Now you're starting to control the club.
Yeah.
Now you're starting to control the swing.
And that was still a little body forward too, so.
It's okay. Again, that's
like I can still feel it being a little parallel or even ahead.
Well, the body's going to be ahead. That's going to happen. We want to be dynamic into it.
Okay.
So that's that. Again, don't overthink this. We want to be dynamic and be moving through the ball. Body's critical through the ball.
Okay. Ooh.
But you got to do it in the right sequence.
Yeah.
So we don't want body in transition so much, a hard body in transition, the club then legs behind. It's getting the club down here now, that down here now, everything goes through.
Okay.
So it's just a feel. Control at the top. Switch up clubs if the grip's wet. Oh, keep the feet on the ground, Drew.
I felt really.
Oh, that was the old swing.
Yeah.
Chest down, chest down. There you go. There you go. Yep. The one hand only drill is a very advanced drill. You can work off a tee, start with a wedge, 7-iron, and then on up. Driver is really difficult to do, but if you can get the coordination down, it's really going to help your golf swing. There it is.
Yeah.
So, right arm only drill helped to give you that control.
Yep.
To give you that way everything's moving. but without thinking about it. Okay, so we're wrapping it up.
Iron game only for next week.
We'll get to the woods. We had some woods yesterday.
That's true.
We'll work on that tomorrow. But so any kind of final thoughts or awareness that you have now that you didn't have before on how to control the swing and make it your swing?
I think the biggest one for me is the more effort I try to put into it, the more things are going to go off the rails. And so if I can know, I know we talked about it earlier today, but even with everything else, I already know now, based on not only the one hand drill, but everything else we've done, where up here is. I know where I need to end up over here. So as long as I can focus on keeping control of that club face, then I should be in good luck. But should is the imperative word.
We'll take luck, though. Okay, man. Well, good work. So now it's just a matter of just grinding that out, and then we'll play tomorrow and try to take it to the golf course, which is a whole nother thing. Nice and flat here. Now we got all these different terrains and one ball and a score. So things totally changed. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of On the Horse. Later. Unfortunately, golfers, with moving and getting the house ready, no time for golf.